So yesterday I went to an AA meeting. I love AA because meetings are like all over my city. I live in Ottawa, Canada, and I love it. However, I haven't done the steps. I've done up to step 3, and then that was years ago, like 8 years ago, and then I relapsed, and then um, just it's hard because with my mental health issues, I that takes up all my energy, and I always feel like I also have codependency issues. I feel like I don't want to bother anyone in NA or AA and ask them to be my sponsor because I have a lot of um, problems. I need a rock, I need someone to be like, you help me, like you be everything in my world. I can't live like alone, like, and everybody needs their independence. I just wanted to also clear up some misconceptions about AA and Alanon and that sort of thing. It's not true that you have to do the steps. Obviously, I don't really go very often. I've only started going in the last year. I've been sober now 7 years, and they accept you. You work your own program in AA or any of those sorts of programs. Really, some people, I mean, everyone's an individual, so people will talk and they'll say, oh, you have to do the steps to be sober, and you probably do for most people. The whole problem is there's other people are multi-dimensional. If it's going to trigger me to deal with my problems and deal with the steps and do what the steps tell me, then that's probably not something I'm ready for right now. But I know I have a lot of reservations. I know that I'm not perfect. Another thing about Alanon is I'm trying to get a couple of people in my life to go to Alanon, and there's some misconceptions they're telling me, like you have to live with the alcoholic to go to Alanon. No, you just have to have maybe a friend or a relative with alcoholism. That's all. And you don't have to do the steps to go to Al-Anon. Just show up. And what I'm telling myself, because I get frustrated when I come back from meetings and I'm like, oh, yeah, I was really, really anxious, so I ran out after a meeting, and now I'm home, and I remember how that meeting really spoke to me. I remember feeling in that meeting how I wasn't alone anymore, because sometimes I think that I'm really unique and I'm really individual, and nobody has the feelings that I feel. And then when you hear people talk at meetings, and you're like, oh my goodness, that's just like me. And then you're like starting to get panicky, and then I run out. So then I come home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm all alone again. How did that happen? Seriously, if you have a problem, if I have a problem, I really have to ask for help. I really have to go up to people, which is really hard if you're feeling panicky. I have panic disorder. I have a lot of things, and that's really difficult. So I'm just trying to deal with all my issues and try and joke now and again, and um, it's okay. I'll get there.